The two sisters held completely different positions in the household. The elder sister, Mayo, had not inherited the family's divine powers, so she was treated like a servant. The younger sister, however, was adored by their parents and often went out of her way to make Mio's life harder. Their father knew exactly what was going on but pretended not to see it. He never stepped in, no matter how the younger sister bossed Mayo around. At 19, Mayo could only endure it, though deep down she longed to escape. One day, she overheard the servants gossiping Tatsuya Shikuji's father had come to propose a marriage. Mayo felt a flicker of hope. Since her mother's death, Tatsuya Shikuji had been the only one who treated her kindly. He often visited, bringing her the most delicious sweets and finding ways to make her smile. To Mayo, his kindness was the only warmth left in her life, and she wished it could last forever. Tatsuya Shikuji, too, felt it was his duty to keep her smiling, and hearing that made Mayo happy. But the reality was not what she imagined. Soon, Tatsuya Shikuji came to see her again, carrying sweets as usual, but his eyes seemed different. He wore a suit that suited him perfectly, yet he said nothing. Mayo wondered why he seemed so distant. When she learned he was meeting her father, she suddenly remembered the servants' talk of a proposal and felt her heart race with anticipation. Before long, her father summoned her. Nervous but hopeful, she tried to compose herself. She had never been someone her father valued, but when she entered the room, she caught her younger sister's smug smile, and Tatsuya Shikuji couldn't even meet her eyes. Mayo already sensed the truth. Her father announced that Tatsuya Shikuji would be marrying her younger sister. The words pierced her heart. She told herself that someone as lowly as her didn't deserve happiness anyway. In this house, recognition was nearly impossible for her. Even living in peace was harder still. What crushed her even more was her father's next command. He would marry her off to a man she had never met. Her younger sister, thrilled by the news, mocked her. The groom was rumored to be a cold man who had already scared away 11 fiancés. Mayo tried to speak, but her father silenced her and ordered her to leave at once, saying she would depart the next morning. Utterly hopeless, she no longer remembered how to fight back. She walked to the cherry tree her mother had planted, whispering a final farewell. Tatsuya Shikuji appeared behind her. He knew he had crushed her hopes and apologized over and over, but for the sake of his family's prosperity, he had chosen to comply. Mayo told him there was no need to apologize, she was simply unlucky. Perhaps marrying far away was her only chance at a better life. She walked away, leaving Tatsuya Shikuji in silence. He called out that he truly wanted to take care of her, but when her younger sister appeared, he shrank back into silence. The next morning, Mayo put on her only new dress, gathered her few belongings, and walked out of the house alone. She turned to look at the place she had lived for 19 years and remembered what it had been like before. She had once been a loved child, but after her mother's death, everything changed. Her father remarried quickly, even cutting down her mother's beloved cherry tree. Her stepmother despised her, and her father did nothing. Her younger sister bullied her constantly. The more Mayo thought about it, the more it hurt, and so she began her journey to her future husband's home.